everybody, Brandon with Bearded Seabee 82, and I know it's been so long since I've been out here. Kind of going to be doing more or less a nice little solo trip. Tack is busy yonder putting up some tree stands about 15-20 minutes away from here, and she's getting hit with hail right now. Now everything here looks like they maybe got a 1/10 of an inch of rain. It's relatively dry. It's rained the whole way here, and everything's pretty much moving north. Thank goodness. Good chance for it tonight, but first, I just got here, minus getting stuff set up so I can get my fire going. We are going to go ahead, get the fire going first, and while the fire's getting ready, because I've got a special video I kind of want to do for lunch, that'll be posted separately. We're gonna go ahead, get the fire going, kind of an old-fashioned way. It's been a little bit since I've been able to start a fire out here, or get the chance to use this guy. So let's go take a look. So as you can see, I've got everything pretty much well set up. I've got my dry stuff I had to gather from underneath of a Willie's tarp for his one tent setup over there that he keeps down here. I've got my small, I've got my finger sized, and got some larger ones. And I went ahead, placed, since the ashes in here were a little wet from the rain, went ahead, placed some bark down there at the bottom. Got the deer antler ferro rod and striker set I've made, and a little chunk of fat wood. So let's make some fire. Still going. There she goes. Alright, so now that we got the fire started up, getting ready to go, gonna go ahead and set up camp here. It's gonna try to set up my hammock between one old good spot, which would have been between this tree and that tree. But as you can see, we've got a dead pine right here leaning up against that tree. It's up into it. It's up against live branches. If it's going to go anywhere, it's going to come down right in between these two. So, because it is up in between those two. The other place, which is a spot that I do really like, between that tree, and, well, the pine that fell last year, still sitting, or 2 years ago. We just haven't spent all that much time out here this past year. I think November we're going to go ahead and clear that out, because we'll be back here for the Veterans Day camp out. But in the meantime, just going to set up between this tree and this tree here, and already checked everything out up above, down below, all around it. Unless a tornado comes through, should be good to go. I always do like down here because you're right up against the water of the pond. Everybody else calls it a lake. Willie makes sure we call it a pond. It's pretty good sized. But I'm going to go ahead, get set up, and yeah, get everything going. First we're going to start with the Weekancher bug net. And I forgot my string that came with the bug net to go across. That's where a 550 cord comes in handy. So I'm going to go ahead and get that strung. So we got her pretty much set up, relatively home for the night. And we're just gonna be, we went lightweight. Just got a couple of blankets. I got a wubby and one of those down quilts from Costco. So we'll see how those hold up tonight. It's supposed to drop down to right around 70, 68, 70-ish. We'll see how chilly she gets. Here in a little bit, it's gonna be almost up to 80, so it'll be a little humid. But other than that, I think I like running the 550 cord across the top for my bug net anyways, other than the little string that it came with. Clipped in just fine and works good. Wish I had just about another foot or two for the tarp to go full span, but sometimes you got to work with what you got. So anyways, I'm going to finish getting my stuff unpacked out of my sled and get stuff ready for dinner, and we're gonna have a show us your steak video. I think it's about time. I know, a little late, but hopefully you guys like that video when it comes out. So gonna make sure the fire's still going good, get a good bit of coals going with oak. We'll go from there. Well, folks, there's a duck right there. I'm not sure if it's a teal or a wood duck. I've seen wood ducks out here before, just the way the sun's shining. Kind of goes against it. You see its head pop up there. But hey folks, and this is how weekends should be spent. Took a few minutes to take myself off the feet. They were getting a little sore, being on them all week. Life of a mechanic. Anyways, but yeah, no. Sitting here just rocking and relaxing. Had a late lunch a little bit ago. And obviously that video is going to be posted separate, but it was yummy. So, well, here in a little bit, Willie and his brother Sean should be getting off work here eventually. They might stop down. We might have some bratwursts. Maybe a cold one. So other than that, just gonna hang out and relax. Nice and quiet out here. Perfect for it. A little bit of a breeze. Good deal. This is how to relax. It's awesome. Just a view from my hammock. Fire still going. Trash bag hanging up. Sled with the gear. Nice calm breeze through the trees. Oh yeah. Morning everyone. Got my coffee here. I left my little coffee cup at home, but make do with what you got. Nothing special this time, just some instant coffee because was not able to find my coffee press. Got an idea where it might be back at home, but yeah, with the way the weather was getting ready to roll in, I wanted to get out here as soon as I could yesterday, and well, everything north was rather wet. It got just a slight drizzle overnight. Didn't bother me any, but no, just getting ready for the morning. Gonna have to pack all that stuff up here, and my trash from dinner and everything else last night, tinfoil and cans, and then head up to the truck, get into a fresh change of clothes, and probably try to ring some steel. They got a range set up the hill, so see what I can do. And other than that, about time to start packing some stuff up and head up the hill. So here I am coming back, run into these two yahoos.
Yahoos?
Yahoos?
Or yahoos, not
yahoos? Not yahoos?
Yep.
Okay. Got some battery issues going on with the four-wheeler. So luckily I got a jump pack they get to borrow. So now for some fun. We've got our 15, 25, 100 down there, 200 off in the hill. I've got my other camera here. Let's see if we can get some footage of that and see what I can do to the 200 for a change. Bye.